Bimota has always been committed to producing enthusiast-oriented motorcycles, and the Italian manufacturer has taken this to a new level under its new owner, Kawasaki. The Rimini-based motorcycle maker has now set foot in the naked cafe racer segment with the KB4 RC's Cafe, which is basically a stripped-down KB4. Apart from the design, the KB4 RC is exactly the same as the KB4. It uses a Kawasaki Ninja 1000SX derived 1043cc engine, an inline four-cylinder that produces 142 horsepower and 81.8 pound-feet of torque. The engine works in conjunction with an extensive rider assistance package, all accessed via a Kawasaki-sourced TFT instrument cluster. The KB4 is powered by Kawasaki's highly flexible 1043cc 142 horsepower edition, and is intended to be a true sports bike in the best Bimota tradition, a refined chassis combination, and a smooth yet powerful engine. The styling is relatively retro, with a rounded top fairing that underlines the bike's purpose. The KB4 is not a radical motorcycle, and looks a bit disproportionate from head to toe, as the rounded fascia contrasts sharply with the edgy tail section. Meanwhile, the KB4 RC does away with the fairing, giving you a clean look at the sturdy air intake that extends to the unique rear radiator. The company also installed a new dual-tip exhaust, and round LED headlights are a bit too dated. The front and rear suspension components are both electronically controlled semi-active Marzocchi units, a 50mm male slider fork, and a monoshock at the rear. The braking system is all Brembo twin 320mm front discs with Stylema, 4-piston calipers, and a single 220mm rear disc with 2 piston calipers, all with ABS. Forged aluminum wheels are mounted with 170/70ths -17 front and 190/50-17 rear radials. The seat height is an easy-to-reach 31.9 inches.
After a long wait, finally Bimota KB4 was officially introduced. The new Bimota KB4 motorbike was first introduced at the EICMA event. Bimota is a legendary manufacturer from Italy which was resurrected by Kawasaki. At the end of 2019, Kawasaki officially bought 49.9% of Bimota shares. That's why the Bimota KB4 will be equipped with a Kawasaki Ninja 1000SX engine. In terms of design, the Bimota KB4 carries a cafe racer style, aka a hump motorbike. The scheme reminds of 80s-era motorbikes. The feel is thick with a bulky design and feels a little big. This old-school racing motorbike style uses a full fairing. The large round headlights become the center point on the front fascia. Meanwhile, at the back, the shape of the tail wasp is not made too stiff and looks quite modern. Bimota KB4 carries the engine from the Kawasaki Ninja 1000, including the electronic equipment package. The chassis was made by Bimota itself. This motorbike is equipped with a 1043cc water-cooled inline-4 engine. This engine produces 142 horsepower at 10,000 revolutions per minute and 111 Newton-meters of torque at 8,000 revolutions per minute. The power and torque are channeled to the rear wheels via a 6-speed transmission. One thing that is of concern is that the motorbike bodywork uses aluminum plates. Adopts a unique retro sports design that looks fierce. Regarding the suspension, a 43mm Öhlins FGR and T-Nix 30 upside-down front shock and an Öhlins TTX36 monoshock are installed. Braking is controlled by a 320mm front double disc with Brembo-style calipers. Meanwhile, the rear uses a single disc with a diameter of 220mm. This Bimota KB4 has an empty weight of 187 kg. Contemporary features are also not left behind, such as a digital instrument panel, round LED headlamp, riding mode, traction control, and many more. This Bimota KB4 is sold for 4,378,000 yen or around 550 million Indonesian rupiahs in Japan.